All right, everybody, I am back, and it's time for us to take a look at this Love Live Nijigasaki Takasaki Perching figure. So here's a quick look at the box and the sexy packaging. So, of course, we have a cool and sexy product shot of you right here. Of course, we all know that says Love Live Nijigasaki High School Idol Club. There's the price I picked it up for. And apparently this figure has been opened before, but at the moment, that's not that big of a deal to me. Of course, that I know for sure that says Takasaki U right there. Series 1. Pretty cool. Here's the other side, another cool and sexy product shot. Nijigasaki High School Idol Club right there. Here's the back. This has got to be the warning choking hazard and everything. Here's the other side. Another cool and sexy product shot. Sorry about that. Nijigasaki High School Idol Club. Here's the top. Nijigasaki High School Idol Club. There it is, the title in Japanese. Here's the bottom, more write-up and everything. So yeah, now I'm going to open this up and we'll take a look at what's inside. And of course, just like with the Shioriko Perching figure that I reviewed earlier this month, or sorry, last month, I already know that I won't need to cut the camera, so that's why I'm not cutting the camera. So let me get this out, and yeah. Hang on, guys, this will take just a second. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay. There we go. Now let's get this thing open. Very cool. Okay. So yeah, this is her inside the plastic. And at first I thought maybe she'd come just wrapped in bubble wrap the way Shioriko did, but I mean, this is from Series 1, so I guess this makes sense. But I want to say that this figure is already a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, which I like. So let me get her out of this plastic, and yeah. All right. And guys, just drying off my hands just real quick. Okay. Very nice. So I'm just going to place her on top of the box for now, and then we'll get to reviewing. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, so here we have you out of the box. Already looks very phenomenal, so let's take a closer look. So starting with her face right there, looks just like the way it does in the anime, looks very beautiful. So we got her green eyes. They look just like the way they do in the anime. Looks like she's got some kind of a blush on her cheeks, the way Shioriko did. Of course, she's got a good and beautiful smile. Kind of see her eyebrows behind her bangs right there. Yeah, looking pretty cool. Of course, we got the hairpiece. Looks just like the way it does in the anime with the black. And then, of course, the green on her twin tails. Looking very nice. And of course, the arms and the hands are nicely sculpted and very well painted, looking very clean. Of course, we got the white shirt right here, which is over her swimsuit, looking very nice. It's very well sculpted. So you can see it's like tied right there. Looks pretty cool. And of course, her actual swimsuit, the white and the black, looks very nice. It's very well painted. Nice paint applications on the skin as well, looking very nice. Same with the legs and the feet. The paint applications are looking very clean. Yeah, especially on the toes too. Paint applications look very clean. And so yeah, I think that's all the details. So let's have a quick 360 look at the figure. Yeah, I don't see any paint mistakes, smudges, or paint overlaps, which I really like. Careful now. And yeah, pretty much perfection all around. And yeah, she looks very beautiful and sexy. This is a figure that I can definitely recommend. And of course, for a quick figure comparison, here is Yu Takasaki with Shioriko Mihune. So yeah, they both look pretty cool. So as you can see, Yu is taller. Well, only because she's like positioned differently. But let's see. When like brought up to the same level, looks like Shioriko is the taller one. At least from what it looks like. Or maybe they're around the same size, I don't know. But they're still pretty cool. And yeah, they'll both look pretty cool and sexy when displayed together, so yeah. So anyways, guys, that was a look at this Yu Takasaki figure. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it, and I'll see you guys in a bit when I review Emma Verde.